What's up, guys? This is Kale, as always, and today I'm going to be playing some more Salt and Sanctuary. You may have already seen my first impressions with it, but I decided to do a full Let's Play. Our name is going to be Avira, as per the usual. So I'm going to give my thoughts after... well, I'm going to give my... It's not really my first thoughts, because I've played for about 12 hours now. We're going to be Coast Rock Origin. And, well, I dig it, but there are some faults so far. So let's just go over a couple things real quick before we start. Basically, I'm near the end of the game. I know what all the mechanics are, mostly right now. So let's just cover what these are real quick. So the red shards are basically like your life gems. They're slow, collectible life regen. The stone sellsword is a consumable that you use at your sanctuary altar to summon an NPC. It's a one-shot use only, so you can only use it once per sanctuary. But the character will be permanently there. And you can only have 4 villagers at a time. This particular one is used for co-op. The Amber Idol lets you upgrade weapons into like boss weapons after you get the boss souls or boss salt or whatever the fuck it is. The Grasping Ring will give you additional salt per enemy killed, and the Crystal Sphere will convert a sanctuary into your oath. We're going to do the Grasping Ring. I think the Amber Idol and the Crystal Sphere are useful, and the Stone Sellsword is good if you want to co-op, obviously. So yeah, you saw we picked a mage, and we're just going to venture forth. Let's do it. The world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally, preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. And there's the plot. I'm gonna expedite a lot of this stuff, though I'm gonna read the dialogue for those who have not seen it before. You there, stranger. We've been boarded in the night. They'll want to kidnap our lady, ransom her, protect. Blah. So, the character that I've been playing with, that I've gotten to level 70 something. I've been playing for like 12 hours, like I said. Is just the character that I used from the first impressions video that I made. So I just continued using that dude. I was kind of going with a strength build. I use a great sword. It's pretty good. Like I said, I do have some qualms with the game, but I really dig it so far. I'm not going to say my full opinion because I do plan on doing a review for it. But yeah, just know that when we come across things that I have issues with, I'll talk about them. Here's the unspeakable deep. One of the many Souls idioms. The starting boss character that's supposed to kill you. And he one-shot me. You do get a trophy, okay? Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I awoke to the sound of waves washing on rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess. Hopefully my audio doesn't cut out this time. I was having troubles earlier. We'll see how it does. We wake up on the shores. We cannot go this way, unfortunately. So in the bottom left hand corner, you can see the little gold square, or the yellow square, and the salt pile. That is salt and gold. Not in that order. Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed along the shore with the rest of us, hmm? You'll want shelter. You'll want sanctuary. But what is a sanctuary without faith? There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? So you saw me do this in the, if you watched it, my first impressions video. Basically, you get to pick one of 3, I guess, covenants, creeds here. There are more in the game that you can find. But, alright, sorry for that. I'm sure to cut it out. I sneezed. Anyway, covenants. You can pick 3 here. We are not what he said. We do not keep the new gods. Rare. So you're a pilgrim of Devara. Your sword has been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid. So we are going to be a pilgrim of Devara. Last time we picked the like mountain one, or the Iron Folk, that would basically worship Crom from Conan the Barbarian. And then the 3 are just like 3 deities that represent like justice and that sort of thing. But we're gonna do Devara. Followers of the goddess of light worship Devara, deity of humility, kindness, and forgiveness. Her creed is perhaps the oldest known creed, though it could be a consequence of its cleric's meticulous record-keeping. Are you a pilgrim of Devara's light, then? I am. A follower of the goddess of light, your journey will be difficult. Accept this earthen vessel. It will bring Devara's blessing to the vacant sanctuary ahead. So we can talk to this dude. He has things to say, but let's just get into the gameplay. Basically, he's just going to be like, oh, there's a lot of washed-up people here. Like shipwrecked individuals. Does it have anything else to say? I don't think he does. Nothing relevant, I don't think. Don't quote me on that. So I figured I'd pick the mage class this time, because it's a good change of pace. Claim Sanctuary. I claim this shit. Bong. So as you can see, we picked up 3 Waters of Blessing. So the Water of Blessing, each different creed, or oath, or whatever you want to call it, has a different healing item. And they replenish when you rest at a sanctuary, you know, just like Dark Souls. This game, like, fucking rips off Dark Souls so hard. Like, so fucking hard. Here we can level up. Here is where you can make the offering to summon the NPCs. But we're just gonna venture forth. All these little bottles, praise the salt. Yeah, Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls. The souls are salty. Salty souls. I sometimes wonder, while I'm playing the game, if this was intended to be like a fan recreation, like a 2D recreation of the original Dark Souls, but they like canned it and then decided to do their own thing. I'm not sure. So these dead jabronis hanging right here, those are actually players. You can come across areas, welcome salt friend, and beware. Yeah, you can actually come across spots where dead players are hanging around. Quite literally in that case. So yeah, you can combo your many different attacks together. You can do like, let's see, light, heavy. Light, heavy. And you can just do, you know, light, heavy, combo that together. And you can also combo your magic with it. I haven't gotten very far with magic users, so I don't know the full extent of the magicness, but I dig it so far. As you cast spells, your overall mana will go down. You can level up and get an item eventually that will replenish it and make sure your maximum doesn't go down. It'll heal your maximum. Whoops. You can also aim the magic. It's gonna wreck these generic jabron. So yeah, I dig the game so far. Design-wise, there's some questionable choices. There's some things that are pretty RNG-based. Some cheap areas where you just walk through a door and you fall and die. And it's it's like this. Like you walked through this door, and then now I'm dead. I fell and died. Like it's like that. If you like inch through it, you can do it, but no, you're not gonna inch through every single door in the game. So, I don't know. There are some pretty cheap things. For the most part, it's pretty good, but and some of the bosses have questionable mechanics. I remember a certain Dragony boss that if you don't go in with a good fire resist, especially on your shield, then he's just gonna fucking toast your ass. Like he just covers the ground in fire, and you can't like stay in the air long enough to avoid it, so you're just gonna catch fire. Yeah, it's little things like that that add up to make the game not quite as polished as you'd like from a Souls-like game. I read I wouldn't call it a review, like a blurb, that was like, it's hard to imagine FromSoft making a better 2D Souls game, and I think FromSoft could make a much better 2D Souls game. Because Miyazaki-san is the man. Anyway, let's, well, Miyazaki already said that he wants to start new projects, which I think is great. Getting some new stuff from Miyazaki is only good for everyone. Hopefully it's as gnarly and weird as everyone would hope. 1, 2, 3, combo. Send your little bits flying. No. There are a couple parts in the game where tons of enemies can like swarm you and just fucking stun lock you, and you just can't get out. Those are fun. I'll point those out when they come. So as you can see, my maximum health and my maximum mana are reduced. And I mention that now because we just picked up the bandaged ring, and that will basically reduces your wounding effect. So it reduces the effect, the amount of health that you lose every time you get hit. And I don't mean damage, but you lose an overall percentage of your max health every time you get hit until you rest. So, yeah, having that helps. Here's an obelisk, which will let us go up there. I'm not going to spoil exactly what it does, but you gain access to it later. In that sort of respect, the game is somewhat Metroidvania-y, in that there are things that you get that let you access areas that you were previously unable to access. So here is a little mini shrine. Light the fucking fire! Alright. That's not a proper sanctuary because you can't summon NPCs and you can't level up there. But it does heal you and replenish your bottles and stuff. We'll go down there in a little bit. Let's go kill the boss. Climb it. Climb it. As you can see, hitting the tombstones will show player deaths. And right here, night ahead. Right here, these candles, I don't know how many people figured this out, but that candelabra denotes that there is a boss nearby. Bring flame. Fuck yeah. I got all the flame. The sodden night. So this boss is actually fairly easy to cheese if you have a ranged attack. Whoop. You can use the aerial light attack to stay, in the air longer. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say at some point he'll start doing a jump attack after the lightning. And then at some point after that, he'll start doing a combo attack, whoops, after his jump attack, after the lightning. Dodge, there we go. Oh, I thought it was gonna hit me. Oh, I forgot about the combo. Just top her. Oop. Oop, oop. Combo. Crap. Jump. Combo. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. That was a poor display. Shameful spray. I'm just gonna nuke him down. There we go. It was kind of sloppy, but we did it. Vanquished. Victoire. Yeah, I got a little... pardon me. I got a little sloppy at the end trying to explain things. That's no excuse. But yeah. Whoops. Took some fall damage. That's entirely my fault. Let's open this up. Get mend. Use this fortress key, and that's the proper way to go, but we're not going to go right there quite yet. I don't think I actually picked... Oh, I did pick that up. Picked it up while I was blabbering. Brownies. Some red shards. And here we have another character that I just groaned when I saw. Because, I mean, does he remind you of any Dark Souls character? Greetings, traveler. Do you have a quest? Do you have a pot belly like me? Are you a joyful knight who can't seem to clear anything and has a seemingly fat torso? Yes, I have a quest. Rescuing a princess? I haven't seen any princesses, but don't lose hope, friend. Anyway, it's good to have a quest. Would you like to know what my quest is? I don't give a fuck about you, but just for the sake of knowledge, let's do it. Excellent. My quest to invade the castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded, and dragons must be slain, mustn't they? I guess, if you got something against them. Getting into this castle is a different story. There's a bridge to it, but it's missing bits. Indeed. There's another way in, but it's not easy. I saw a passage beneath the fortress you just emerged from. Perhaps it leads to a village of sorts. It might. There was a shortcut that connected the beach to the village, but it's been barred. Perhaps you can unlock it. Perhaps I can. I heard something about a jester. The jester knows a way to get places no one... Wait. The jester knows a way to get to places no one else can? I didn't realize it was a question. Get a black pearl. You use those to level up. Here we can just jump across, but there is no point. You should go this way. And pick up these items. Woodsman's axe and some stuff you probably won't use. And further this way. Oh, pitchfork, pouch of salt, tutorial bottle. Head over to the Bandits Pass. And we have a Shrine to Devara. So this is always a Shrine to Devara. So there are some shrines that are specific, and you can't actually make an offering. Well, I can because I'm a follower of Devara, but you can't. If you weren't, you couldn't make an offering here to summon NPCs. So that's why it's useful to have those items to convert any shrine to your shrine. Stone Cell Sword. May Devara's light shine upon you. And then she can, like, sell us random junkers. Flanged mace. I don't know, flanged mace. And by random junkers, I mean she'll sell you, like, miracles, prayers, or whatever the fuck they're called in this game. Bell of Return. That is like a homeward bone. Here we have another obelisk, so we'll be returning here at a later date. We get our own flanged mace. And does that make us fat roll? Nope. It's a bit slower, but I think it's overall better. Let's see. 12 compared to 10. You know what? It almost feels the same. Though, let me check one more thing. And, you know, I'm going to stick with the sword. So, proceeding this way will... Well, you know what? Let's level up and proceed that way. We do need to head back, but we don't need to do it yet. Just level up. Level up as much as we can. Boom. And here is how we level up with this tree. This is how you are able to equip different weapons, armor, and how you get more healing items per rest or whatever. So this is it, the poultice pouch. Here is the file sleeve. which gives you additional energy potions that I mentioned earlier that heal your maximum mana after you lose it. So we're going to get one of those and probably work our way down to get this one right here. And then eventually we're going to go to this one and get, you know, stabs and all that shit. At some point I would like to go back this way and get sword fighter and light armor, because there are swords in the game that require magic, so we can do like a dual build magic sword. Okay, I think that could be cool. Alright, let's just head this way. Yeah, let's just head this way. Why not? Maybe it's too early to head this way. I don't think it is. I only say that because some of the enemies up here are a little tough. But now that I have a ranged attack, I say that like I didn't have one before. My first playthrough I didn't have a ranged attack, other than like a bow that you can pick up. But yeah, I have a ranged attack, so it's going to help in this part. Let's climb up here. Woohoo, secrets. Stone guide. The guides are fantastic. The guides let you, they're NPCs, obviously, because all the stone things are. But they let you travel, like teleport to other sanctuaries, I guess. I was trying to think of the right nomenclature for this game. Fucking axe throwers. Jeez, he's got range. Oops, I should have executed him. Ah well. Get burned. These dogs are pretty annoying. Not as annoying as the axe throwers, but basically the dogs. We got Raiders Targe and Raiders Harness. I think those are heavy armor. Basically, they're what those dudes are wearing. The dogs can pounce on you and like take away control of the character, lock you down. It's pretty annoying. Oh jeez, I'm just trying to run through him. I'm dead. Yeah, you can die like that. That was a poor death, but what can you do? So when you die, you permanently lose a little bit of gold, and you need to reclaim your body, much like you would in a Souls game. So we are going to do that. Fight through these assholes again. Should probably buy a shield at some point, but whoops. Whoop. Yeah. I'm sorry for the silence right there. I was focusing on taking as little damage as possible during this bit because I don't want to take too much damage up here. Yeah, the axe throwers combined with these little jabronis on the ground, combined with the stupid dogs, make for a kind of an annoying bit, but this is totally reasonable. Like 100% reasonable. Oh shit, ran out of stamina. Whoop. See, that dog has our he has our souls, or our salt. See, he's like extra salty dog. That went significantly better than last time. I found a lot, or I found in this game that it pays to be more aggressive than passive. Whoops! I didn't think you'd have like such a tiny little wimpy throw. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do. I stomped that salt. Those are like consumable, you know, salts that you can require more salt. You just said the word salt a lot. You're gonna hear that a lot in this game. Alright, let's grab this flame arrow. And so this is the castle that Fat Knight was talking about. We are not able to get past it. It's locked. Can't Get up there. And here's that precarious dude from the shore. See, we are unable to get across, but there is this strange obelisk. What's up, bro? Well, well, well. Looks like it's the end of the road for you, friend. If memory serves me right, the obelisk here is your door to the castle. The key, however, now that's a different story. Perhaps you should search the area below the seaside ruins, where a forgotten feast whatevers. I think it always helps to go back to the start. But you started off the island. Can't go back there, can you? So he's basically like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Go back. And so we will. But first, let's go down here. There are a lot of interconnecting areas in this game. Oh, crap. I forgot that was a trap. And there are traps. Light a torch. So there's like a lot of shortcuts and stuff, but it's hard to keep track at times because it, I mean, there's a lot of areas, and a lot of the areas kind of look the same. It's like, oh, which dank infantry poleaxe? Which dank-looking cave was that dude randomly standing in the middle of the hallway? And so, yeah, I only mentioned that because I just did that in my main playthrough. Gonna haul ass back. What's up, yo? Yeah, let's level up. Boom. Tree of skill. We got 2. Put 1 in there. And let's start advancing this way to get more magic stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna head all the way back to, you know what, we're gonna go down this way actually. We're gonna enter from the bottom. Hey look, another one of those innocuous obelisks. Well, hello shortcut. And a bow. Yep, so if we just keep following this way, I mean, this area should look familiar. You'll head back to our first sanctuary, which is basically like your Firelink shrine, honestly. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oop, oop, grab it. Back. What's up, bro? Hello, friend. He sells trinkets. Trinkets for coin. Friend, I'm happy you came along. I've gathered things. Trinkets and such. Trinkets for gold. That's what I've got. Trinkets for coin. Yep, you do. Basically, he'll sell you some armor. This Doppels Sudliner, whatever. This is basically armor of the boss we killed. This is like buffs your weapon temporarily. Torch, bolts, pretty self-explanatory. The lock of hair, however, is we're gonna buy 4 of these. That's how you upgrade your weapons at a blacksmith. Endless Fang, I think, can be turned into your covenant leader to, like, deepen your covenant. Alright, God's bless. Peace out, bro. Still 6 of your coins, man. So here's another shortcut. Our way back to a shortcut. And let us make our way through this area. So this is one of the areas that has, not cheap deaths, but if you don't realize that that's a falling platform, you will die. Because it will fall, and you will get hurt. And you'll be like, ouch, that hurt. Well, you won't be ouch, that hurt. It's more like, ouch, I'm dead. I'm trying to be a little frugal with attacking this dude. I think I got him. Yeah, I did. Cool. Because he kind of hurts at this level. A little bit of light platforming. And so down that way, that's the way we need to go. But first, let's access a shortcut. So that calling horn that we got, that lets us teleport to any, there we go. That lets us teleport to any sanctuary with a guide in it, which is useful. And we're going to summon a guide. So let's summon some NPCs. Before we end the video, let's show one of the cooler mechanics of the game. So we're gonna summon a stone guide. We do a merchant. and a blacksmith. And you can only have 4, and I don't know of any way of getting rid of them, so, you know, choose wisely. Oh, this must be another player. So, need some smithing? Well, yes, we do need some smithing. So we're going to use him to upgrade some of our equipment. Probably the sword. 250. So let's, that's why we bought those hair. Okay, let's crush some salt. Wreck salt. Do you have more salt to wreck? Oh, yes. Whoops. Wreck motherfucking salt. Okay. So that's actually enough to level up and upgrade our shit. So let's upgrade. We upgraded that once. We'll upgrade this also once. Our wand. Saltwood branch. Of course it's saltwood. And we'll upgrade our sword one more time. Upgrading your gear is important in this game. It's as important or more important than Dark Souls. Probably as important. So let's level up. Boom. Get all of the salt. And, let's see. Get some staves. Cast level 2 spells. I mean, we could save up for this. But let's just get the staff, just in case we come across the staff. I don't remember if there are any up here, but, you know, just in case. And one final thing, the way you equip spells is that you go here and you just click your spell. It's the only one that I can equip because it's the only one that I have that's not a miracle. I think I have a couple miracles. Yeah, Mend and Spirited Mend. What else? We don't need throwing daggers on here. Yeah, this Cloth of Blessing is the one that'll heal our magic. So let's I'll demonstrate real quick. So, as you can see, as I shoot magic, the overall maximum, you know, depletes. And here I can use the cloth to heal it. See? Cool. Alright, is there anything else that needs to be said or done before I go? Oh, I guess I should talk about this extra little ring that I got. It nullifies elemental imbalance. I'm not entirely sure what that does because this is my first time playing a mage. Let's see. Fire and sky are powerful elements. Casting one over the other may affect the caster with dangerous elemental imbalance. So basically, if you have like lightning and fire, and you cast different spells, I suppose it causes imbalance, which could like give you feedback and like literal feedback and damage you. This dude will buy and sell stuff for us. Just basic stuff. Bell of Returns. Lantern Charm's pretty good. You can put charms on your weapons to buff them, and that one will create a little bit of light. And this other thing is a ring where you can hunt down some salt. I've not actually used it because I didn't think it was that useful, but maybe we'll do it in this Let's Play. Anyway, I think that's a good stopping point. In the next episode, we'll venture to a new area, a much tougher area, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. If you guys like the video, then maybe leave a like, maybe even subscribe. That would be dank. Regardless of what you do, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one all. Bye-bye.